All right, Jabrones. Well, I don't know. I think this video is going to be kind of a real one. Um, like, my company is doing really well, right? But there's a lot of stresses to this that like I didn't predict, and like it's almost like stresses of success, really. Like it where, because here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize. Whenever you're doing this, like a lot of times you're not gonna be able to build a successful company unless you care about the people that are working for you, right? And like I know a lot of people think their bosses suck, but at least in my case, like I really care about my guys, right? And so it's a big responsibility to me when I hire somebody. Your livelihood. I'm asking you to count on me for your family's well-being, and I'm responsible for getting you to a better place in life, and like I've said it before and I mean it. I want all my guys to have a lake house. That's for real my goal. I want not everybody, but all like my top guys that fucking do this shit. And so there's a lot of stress with that. And we're dealing with health insurance and retirement packages, and like I play like I'm dumb. I am, I'm a fairly sharp guy, but I am a high school dropout. Like I literally quit school at 16, and I was homeless at 19, and like I made a lot of bad decisions, did a lot of stupid shit, and didn't do nothing that would set me up to be, you know, stressing about fucking sales tax and different rates in different cities and fucking benefits and like so I don't I don't have any like bills really, right? I've got one van payment, which is a strategic van payment because I gotta have credit, so that like I want to get a line of credit at some point. Like I'm terrified. I pray I can be on my deathbed when I'm retiring and tell my grandkids how I never used a line of credit and be like super proud of that. I never want to use it. I don't like credit. I don't like bills. And the reason is because like it's all on me, right? Like I got all these guys counting on me, and like if I fuck up, it could like literally affect their livelihoods. And so like thankfully I've never even come close to missing payroll or come close to not being able to pay the bills, but it takes a lot of nerve to get there. Like you either have to be kind of like a fucking sociopath and be willing to use people, or like if you're not, if you actually, if you don't have the heart to just be a shark and just take people for all you can, it's stressful because you care about these people, right? And this is where the issue comes for me, like where the success is starting to be a bit of an issue, is like I'm constantly humbled, right? Um, I signed like this fucking $9,000 contract without realizing I was like signing a $9,000 contract on a bullshit fucking software, guys. Like I'm not gonna say their name. Okay, I'm not gonna say their name and trash them yet because I'm in this contract dispute with them. And another software company separate from them reached out to me, offering me a brand partnership deal with my YouTube channel, which I was like, fucking the brass man. I cuss and smoke and am no, like why would you? And you guys would sniff it out. I don't think this channel can ever really do brand partnership deals. You guys aren't fucking interested in being sold anything. You know what I mean? And I don't blame you. I don't want to sell you anything. How's that? But so I don't want to smear these guys because like I think if this other software company is coming after me, I think that does mean that like there is some value in my channel, and I don't want to. Which also means there could be some negative. I don't want. I'm in a contract dispute with these fuckers, so I don't want to say their name. But like that was a dumb mistake I made, right? That was dumb, and I didn't realize the dumb mistake I was making, and it may end up costing me fucking $9,000, and I'm not gonna get into it too much. And um, I bought all these vehicles, right? Like I've got like 7 vehicles, and they're all paid cash except for the one. And I'm looking to buy another one and hire another. Really, I'm looking at hiring like another 2 guys, and I can sustain it. I believe, like it's like the I keep growing and things are going that way, right? But then I don't want to buy any more vehicles cash because, like, eventually, what if all these fuckers just start going bad at the same time in like 3 years, and I'm just having to fucking rebuy all the vehicles again, you know? So, like, I think I have to start kind of getting some new ones in but I don't like having any bills because I'm always afraid I'll have like a slow month and won't be able to pay these motherfuckers, and I don't want to dip into credit. You know what I mean? And I don't want to have these like this huge overhead. Like already, it's my overhead's already fucking massive, even without bills. Like anybody that owns a business that knows what I'm doing and sees like I'm a small business, but like we do big business, right? So it costs a lot of fucking money. Not even like including the cost of goods sold. Just like my flat overhead is really, really, really fucking high, and it's unavoidable. So, and as I hire, I got to get more guys, and like once I get to the $6-7 million a year mark, I'm really nervous that like it's like I'm gonna start seeing like a well, first of all, I can't quit growing, right? I could right now say, let's just I can pay myself 50K, 60K a month, and let's just do that. Stay where we are, quit. Because I literally spend like 60K a month on the company in reinvestment and growth. And that's why we've got here so fast, right? Because I just keep pouring it back in. And now I have so much fucking money to pour into it. The returns are so high that like it is fake money. It's funny money, right? But if I don't invest it right, I could end up being money I need later that I'm fucking wasted. And because I'm a dipshit, don't know what the fuck he's doing. And then I hire motherfuckers and they're counting on me. So like that's why like my wife is like doesn't understand why. She's like, I just don't see it. She's like, it seems like everything's going better than ever right now. Like we've got she's like, it just seems like everything's working like gold, and I'm more stressed than ever. And it's because I already know where, like, you ever heard the phrase you're either growing or dying on the vine. And like I've thought about that shit like philosophically, and like you want to have this ascension where you're going up. But if I want to start taking my profits out and making money, I'll kind of plateau, right? Because I'm not going to be reinvesting in growth. I'm saying, hey, I'm big enough. Let me start keeping these profits instead of using these profits to buy more shit. And so then I'm going to kind of plateau. And then from there, like I do commercial. I like doing commercial. And this is the negative side of my shit. This is Jared Williams. Take note. You could use this on me. Is like if you decide you're going to plateau, you're not going to grow anymore. Well, I'm counting on 3-4 main customers. 3-4 main ones that I use a lot. If one of those drops me, you know what I mean? It makes it to where there's only nowhere to go but down. So to me, I have to keep going on an upwards trajectory. But as I get bigger, I do see where my white trash redneck ass is again going to be in the weeds. And so this is again like I made a video earlier on in my business called Finding Out There Are Levels to Business, where it's like again I was humbled, and here we are again. Like again, nothing is going wrong, right? We haven't failed, we haven't made any critical mistakes, other than this like $9,000 contract thing, which I mean $9,000 sucks, but thank God we can fucking stomach that. But I mean we're gonna get to now where like the benefits package for the guys is gonna be really expensive. The vehicle, like every new hire is gonna end up costing me like 50-60K, kind of from here on out. And I don't know how to build the corporate structure for that. Now I figured it out last time. I had that real stressful video where I was saying like there's levels to this and I'm Bush League and this and that. Well, I fucking stepped my game up and did what I needed to do to like figure that shit out, and I did. I dominated. I took it like because of the humility, I guess I was able to fix what I needed to fix. But now what I need to fix, we're gonna start finding out if like what's the limit of dumbass redneck guy, you know what I mean? Like I think we're at it, right? Like I'm meeting with a CPA soon to go over some strategy shit because it's gonna cost me money, but I don't care. I don't care. Like I am gonna meet with some professionals because I want to find out like long term, should I be I'm dealing with 401k or a portable. There's another type of retirement package called like a a PRP, I think is what it is, portable retirement plan, and it's the same thing as like a 401k. It's in like the same type of shit, ETFs and whatnot, and I don't have huge management fees for it, and I'm not the fiduciary of it, and like so it's cool in that sense. Like the cost I have to pay is much lower. Um, it costs me a lot less per year, but for the PRP one, the guys, it's theirs. They can take it wherever the fuck they go. It's easy. I'm not involved with it. I'm not the fiduciary, and I can match contributions, which I will, but it's not a tax write off for me. It's not a tax write off for me. All the other expenses with it will be, but I don't get a write off on the contributions like you would with the 401k. And additionally, with the 401k, when you set it up, you get $16,000 tax credit for the first 3 years. Tax credit, not a tax deduction. Tax credit. That's fucking big time. Like if you do that, that would take a huge chunk out of the taxes I had to pay every year. I mean, that's like $16,000 gift from the government for 3 years for setting up a 401k. So I've never heard anybody talk about that. And whenever I was researching, I was like, what the fuck? $16,000 tax credit for the first 3 years? Bitch. Like, that's big. But again, like, I just learned that. I just fucking learned that. And I don't know. So there's levels to this shit. And it's easy to get humbled, guys. I don't know. Maybe we're on the right track still, but there's a lot of people counting on me, and, I want to do right by everybody. So I don't know, I guess y'all see why I'm stressed. Bye. See you later. Long video, motherfucker.